if you're someone that feels as though they've given up on trying to fix their chronic pain, you've seen your doctor, they've been able to diagnose anything, you've taken prescribed medications, nothing's happened, you've tried physiotherapy, nothing happened, you've tried behavioral therapies, nothing happened, then I think something you probably haven't tried is postural restoration. And postural restoration, I think personally, for people that feel as though they fall into the category of idiopathic or undiagnosed pain, which is just my way of saying, I don't know what's going on, I don't know why it hurts, there's a big question mark there, I think this could potentially be the best method for you. So this is a method invented by Ron Haruska of the Postural Restoration Institute, of which he's the founder of. I'll link their website below in the description so you can read and learn more about what they do as well. But this idea, or this method, I should say, was founded on the fact that the human body is built asymmetrically. So there's a variety of asymmetries in the human body that are more obvious, but the less obvious ones are the important ones, such as the physical asymmetries of the diaphragm. So here's a cadaver of the human diaphragm, and hopefully you can see that the right half of that diaphragm, or the right hemisphere, is a lot bigger than the left half, and this creates an overdominance of that right diaphragm. And the functional asymmetries of the brain. So this is an infographic kind of highlighting that, where you can see that the left side of your brain is the more logical side, the right side of the brain is the more creative side, and the left side of your brain also controls the right side of your body, and vice versa for the right side of your brain, or right hemisphere, left hemisphere. Now, both of these asymmetries contribute to something called the left AIC, right BC pattern, which is basically a pattern that makes it so your center of mass is almost always shifted onto the right side of your body. And this is what it looks like on a trunk model. So what I have here is a trunk model that is demonstrating the left AIC, right BC pattern. So you can see here these sheets. So this rightward orientation of the pelvis, and this up here, leftward orientation of the rib cage. So bottom is left AIC. This is your pelvis, left AIC. This is your rib cage, right BC. Now, what happens in this pattern is that your pelvis is constantly shifted to the right. It's constantly going this way. And I know this arrow is a little misleading, but it's because it's rotating this way when you take a look at it, if you think about it clearly. And this rib cage is rotating to the left. And again, same thing, it's rotating this way. It's just hard to tell. The arrows, again, are a little misleading, but if you think about it, it's going to make sense. So this happens because this left side of your pelvis, so if I try and tear this sheet off, is shifting forward and also shifting out. So it's going this direction and this direction. Well, the right side of your pelvis is going, sorry, just removing this tape, inside, so I should get a better angle of that, inside, and it's also going backwards. And here on the rib cage, what's happening to create this leftward orientation, getting rid of this again, there we go, is this. The left side of your rib cage is expanding. That's not the left, sorry, this is the left. The left side of your rib cage is expanding, while the right side of your rib cage is doing the opposite. It's decompressing. So lots of air here, no air here, and all the weight here, no weight here is basically how you have to think of this pattern. And that, in very, very simple terms, is the left AIC, right BC pattern. Center of mass placed on the right side of the body because of internal asymmetries, not enough weight on the left leg, and not enough air on the right side of your body. And basically what you need to know is that to succeed with postural restoration, the end goal is to get you to have reciprocal mass shifts between the left half and the right half of your body, and also teach you to exhale air out properly, as in breathing properly. So it's an issue of gait, which is just walking, and breathing. So based on rib cage dynamics, that's your breathing issues, and pelvis dynamics, those are your gait issues. And that is the left AIC, right BC pattern, and my brief summary of what postural restoration is in 5 minutes or less.